Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at Akko's 3108 Monet's Pond keyboard. Now this is a full-size keyboard that comes in version 1 and version 2. The keyboard I have here is the version 2 and I have the wrist rest as well. Now the reason why Akko sent this over to me because they wanted me to advertise their Amazon store. Now the benefits for you guys is that maybe you'll get it at a cheaper price than you would at Akko's website and you would get faster shipping as well. And if you have Prime, then you would obviously get free shipping for that as well. Now, for the Akko's Monet Pond on Amazon, there are some bundles that come with it. There's just the keyboard itself, the keyboard with the wrist rest, the keyboard with the mouse pad, and the keyboard with the wrist rest and mouse pad, so you can have the full setup if you wanted it. I'll be leaving all of these links in the description below for you guys to choose if you do plan on buying this keyboard. Now, when it comes to unboxing experience, Akko's always done a really good job with keeping everything very nice and clean and just very fun to open, and this is no different. When you open up the Akko box for the keyboard, you get the keyboard covered with the plastic and a foam to keep it from the dust and stuff like that, and 2 boxes, and each box contains something different. The first box contains the wire that goes with it. It is USB Type-C and it matches the colorway of the keyboard perfectly. It also comes with a switch puller and novelty keycaps and other keycaps as well that aren't novelty, that just switch out from the novelty to the normal ones that are already there. Now, if you guys can already see already, this keyboard is very beautiful. The colorway and the design of this whole keyboard is honestly amazing, and I think Akko does a really good job when it comes to designs. The spacebar and enter key probably are my favorite part about this board, but you can't forget about the fish accent keys they have on the escape and the right side of the keyboard. Those are very, very beautiful, and honestly, if you're looking for design aspect, this definitely hits the spot for pre-builts. I've always been a big fan of Akko pre-built keyboards, and this one is no different. The sound and the feel of this keyboard is very nice. I'm using Gateron oranges for these, and it's similar to something like Cherry MX Brown. They are tactile switches, and they do feel better than Cherry MX Brown in my personal opinion, but they are still a little bit scratchy, just like Cherry MX Browns. So that is the only downside to these switches. They offer this keyboard in Gateron pinks and Gateron oranges. Now Gateron pinks are just a linear version of Cherry MX Reds, and if you are wondering how they sound and how they feel, I did review a Sailor Moon Akko keyboard that did have Gateron pinks in it, so if you are interested, I will leave that video link in the description below as well. Now, when it comes to the typing experience, this board feels very nice, but I do have some small complaints. Now this board does not have any foam inside of it, and I feel like it could definitely benefit from that. Now this keyboard does sound hollow and feels hollow to type on, but it's not horrible. And if you are wondering, well, how could I fix this problem? That is easily fixed by modding it. And I'll be doing that in this video as well. Now when it comes to the stabilizers on this keyboard are probably the best you can get for a pre-built keyboard, and Akko's known for doing a really good job with their stabilizers, and this one is no different. I'll be leaving a stock sound test here so you guys can hear how it sounds. Now that you've heard how it sounds stock, I wanted to do 2 mods to this keyboard that I feel would make the typing experience and sound of this keyboard a lot better. And that is the foam mod and tape mod. If you are wondering how to do these mods, I'll be going into more detail in the future, so please subscribe if you're interested in seeing how to do that. Now the foam and tape mod are self-explanatory. You add foam to the keyboard and you add tape to the keyboard. Now you might be wondering, where do you add tape? Well, you add it to the PCB and you add foam to the case. So, when it comes to the tape mod, people really don't recommend the tape I'm using here, but it's all I had, and the reason why they don't recommend it is because this tape will probably be permanent. But because it is a pre-built board and I'll never be desoldering it, that problem does not apply to me, and if you are getting this keyboard and you don't plan on desoldering it, then that problem won't apply to you either. This will help the board sound a bit different, and the foam will make it less hollow. So, 2 things that benefit the keyboard and the typing experience overall. Once you finish adding the foam and taping it up, you just put it all back together, put the keycaps on, screw it in, and you basically have completed the modding process of your keyboard. Now I'll be leaving a sound test showing the difference between the modded and the stock version of this keyboard. Now, as you guys can tell, the modded version does sound a lot less hollow and a little bit higher pitch, but also at the same time, I feel like it sounds a little bit lower pitch as well. Let me know what you guys think about the pitch of this keyboard in the comments down below, because I honestly can't really tell if it's lower or higher pitch, but it does make it less hollow, and that's exactly what I wanted. Now obviously this keyboard is by no means bad, and these mods are very simple for you to do. This keyboard is very good and I recommend it to anybody that's looking to get a pre-built keyboard. I've always liked Akko pre-builts, and this one of course I like as well. The design is great, the stock typing experience is good, and overall this keyboard is very nice for the price that you're getting it at. So, like I said before, I'll be leaving all the links that you will need in the description below if you do plan on buying this keyboard. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.